I has, bro.
Did you just say I hit Oprah? Are you still on Drake and Josh?
No. I said I has, bro.
I has,
Oh, gotcha.
Julia
You
Loxer.
said I hit Oprah.
No, not yet. I would let 02 slather me in
worry,
honey and call me the biscuit boy.
In what world would she call you the biscuit boy?
Mine.
Does your a-hole itch?
That is.
Why? Why
Anyways,
would we start with that?
welcome back to the We're Not Sorry podcast. Today we're doing something for our first grand opening.
Yeah, of course.
We're doing a waifu 3x3 from all of us. I know what you're thinking. Wow, that's cringe.
And you're right.
Yeah,
But frick you. So, it is what it is.
exactly.
Anyone who watches anime has one.
Exactly.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, I have like 8.
Yeah, this was not an easy list to make.
Oh, it was very easy for me. I know.
Really isn't that hard.
I know what I
It was
want.
not easy to make. Frick you.
I know what I want. But,
I didn't have an aneurysm thinking about it like Tyler did, so.
yeah.
I had time to think, and I still was not.
What do you mean
pleased.
I made it today.
Yeah, I made it yesterday. What of it? Some of them were easy to pick. Some of them I had to do some thinking.
So, how do you guys want to do this?
RNG it, baby.
You want to RNG it?
RNG it.
Alright, I'm gonna go to a random number generator. Actually, we'll do wheel
Between
spin.
3. No,
I
just.
would do real spin.
Oh, wheel spin's easier. Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna do wheel spin. Jump.
Jump.
So we got Tyler, we got Ethan, and we got me. Wow,
I
these
feel like you just wrote me
I
instead
did.
of his actual name.
Here we go.
You're gonna have to share your screen so we have authentication here.
We have authentication.
Stream.
Oh god, it broke.
What broke?
My Discord overlay! Oh, there it goes. See, it landed on Tyler.
No, it didn't. You didn't spin.
You want me to spin it? It's in the recording, but sure.
It
See?
literally
Look
says
at
we
that.
have a winner. It is
Look at
Tyler.
that. So, Tyler, you want to explain to us what you got going on here?
I mean, kind of speaks for itself. Really, it kind of does.
Does it?
What?
He's just looking at the bottom left.
No. Also, spoiler.
Spoiler warning. After it already came up.
Spoilers for that one. Okay. Not how I expected that to go, but you know, it is what it is. So, how many of these do you guys know?
I see darkness.
Mm-hmm.
5, 6, I think I know.
Why
Is
don't
the
you just
top
go-
left Guilty Crown?
Yes.
All right, so I know all of them. At least I know like where all of them are from. I think, except for bottom right.
Okay. What about you, Dakota? Same or no? You know bottom right.
I do. I know.
I was like, I know you. You know bottom right.
I know these. But how about you just go down the list and explain why they're on your list?
Okay. So starting top left, we have Inori Yuzuriha. Guilty Crown. Best character, not just best girl. She's still she is still the face of the band Egoist. Fantastic band, by the way. It's just peak, dude. Just peak. Then we have Sakurajima Mai. I mean, really? Do I have to
alright.
explain the Bunny Girl Senpai?
She's all right.
No, she's dope. She's fire.
No comment.
So good. And we have Darkness.
L.
I,
Absolute L.
what do you mean
That is an
L?
L take.
What do you mean L?
That is
What do you
an
mean
L
L?
take, and
If
you
were
know
gonna
it.
Go with Konosuba,
Darkness
why wouldn't you
is
at least go
peak.
Wiz.
Wiz is also fantastic, but Darkness gets more screen time.
Don't care. She's worse.
Darkness, bro. Darkness is fire. Fantastic person, funny, freaking hilarious. Everything's good. What's not to like?
Find it funny that she has to hurt herself.
Dude, that's
You
kind
know
of
it.
funny.
It is kind of funny.
Just dead response. It is kind of funny.
It is. It do be making
That's
me
her
do
whole
the
personality. She doesn't have a personality other than masochism.
And freaking Wiz doesn't have a personality other than, I'm sorry.
And
That being said,
point
she's
is-
fantastic. She's fantastic. Darkness is better. That's all I got. Then, moving on, we have Aisha Belka from Danmachi. No one freaking remembers Aisha. Aisha's dope.
I
Gives a
don't-
lot
I
more
don't
character
remember
development
her.
in the books. What?
I don't remember her.
Exactly. She had a
She's that.
her arc
show's
was like
version of
everyone's
dominant
least
muscle
favorite
model.
arc, but she stuck around and she's been freaking fire ever since. And she is in the books, I think one of only 2 people that ever actually dropped the F-bomb. So I don't know.
Which one?
I don't know. What do you mean that? What do you mean which one?
Well, there's one I can't say.
It's not that one.
Interesting.
Spoiler. Then we have Shinjo Gahara from the Monogatari series. I mean, she is the girl.
Of course.
If you've seen Monogatari,
No, that one makes sense to me.
I was like, it's Shinjo Gahara. She
I
is
wouldn't
like
pick Shinjo Gahara. Tyler knows who I'd pick.
Shinobu is
Yeah.
the 1,000-year-old lolly, and I'm not doing that.
We're not going to get into that today. Till we get to Ethan's list.
Out of
Yeah.
It's Shinobu. Easy pick.
It's Shinjo Gahara. If you have seen Araragi and Shinjo Gahara's date, that's all. That's all you need. She's best girl. Easy. Hands down. Easy.
Full on Shinobu.
Then had to add a little bit of spice, I suppose, with Akano from High School DD.
Of course.
Say that way.
What?
You don't have to phrase it that way.
It's a little spice. Let's be honest. It's a little spice.
A little?
Just shut up. Just a really good character. Lots of character development.
Also, Parents, if you're watching this, don't watch that one. Don't do it.
Don't let people watch this.
Don't do it.
Season 5 win though.
This is
Oh,
a reflection on Tyler as a person.
of course. Moving on, we have Isla from Plastic Memories.
Of course.
Such a good show. It's such a good show.
It is.
And
One
Isla
of the
is.
few shows I will never watch again.
I
God.
rewatched the show more than I should.
Do we
Isla
need to
is-
talk?
One's
What?
enough.
Do you need to talk to someone? Like,
No, I love this show.
yeah, that's the
I was like,
problem.
it's such a good show.
That is a problem, Tyler.
It's not a problem. It's a
Like,
good show.
Do you need a better release for your emotions? Like,
I have severe depression.
have you tried
Pretty sure my
drinking?
brain injury is not the cause. I'm pretty sure that show is.
Bingo, baby.
Have you tried drinking to solve your problems?
Pretty sure that's healthier.
It is. It's better for your liver.
But Isla's goated. Isla's not human.
Tyler's not alive.
Shut up! You can't keep saying that.
Fucking dead. Spoiler
Of course,
warning.
I managed to find a good picture of Isla with the
With her grave.
with the wheel in the background. Yeah, that was intentional.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. You mean to tell me you don't think that was intentional? How much crap were you guys giving me for taking too long? That was absolutely intentional.
You spent too much time on this.
It looks great though. Moving on, we have Shion from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Way best character. Not even close. Also, spoiler: she dies in the second season.
Fucking bodied.
But she comes back. Let's go.
And then dies again.
Not yet.
Let's go!
Pog.
Shion is freaking fantastic. Peak character design, peak freaking character personality. What more do you need? Business suit. Let's go.
Like it fits.
No, if it's intentional.
We'll talk about
Then
that
we
later.
have again. I suppose some spice. I suppose. We have coconut from Nekopara.
You know,
This is an anime list. This is an anime list.
you know,
Dakota, don't start. This is an anime list.
I'm gonna just no. I'm not talking about that. I have a
Okay.
problem with it because there's someone that calls me coconut, and that's why I have a problem with it.
That's her name.
I know, and that's my
Okay.
name to somebody else.
I prefer that coconut.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you really sure?
No, I also prefer you coconut. That's gay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Dakota. Are you a blonde heterochromia? I don't really care about the Neko part, but maid?
Do you want me to be
Cut to the east.
I don't want you to be.
You have boobs.
the coconut
That's not
cream?
The whole personality. There's more there.
And
A picture and tell me defining features, more defining features other than that.
oh, just wait till we get to my list.
There's heterochromia,
Don't
and
care.
there's freaking. Then there's ears.
All right, anyone watching this, Who saw? What did you look at first? The eyes?
Boobies. There's a common theme here.
What is the common theme?
Booba.
What do you mean? What is the common theme?
Inori
Right.
is not big. Ayla is freaking flat. Senjogahara is average. Mai is
flat,
average.
6 feet into the ground.
She's actually negative.
Negative.
You gotta
Um,
count the decay rate.
The
I will
subtitles on Darkness
concede on the other
literally
5.
benefit
I
everyone's
will
eyes.
concede on the other 5. There's more to the characters than that, though.
You know, the only reason I actually learned how to read is from watching Sub.
What?
And then you miss some of the story because what's happening to Darkness. And you
Well, yeah. I mean, High School DxD really taught me how to read, so...
Shut up.
So sad. That is so sad. Sub is so, like, say what you will, the sub is worse.
It's like watching Ghost Stories soap. It just doesn't hit right.
It doesn't. It just
Well,
doesn't. Why would I have a most and least agreeable of my own list?
I don't know. I'm asking.
what?
So it's worth noting that while I was creating this list, I was talking to Dakota about like what to include and what not to include. So this is an anime only list. No games, nothing like that. It is just anime.
Infinite games,
I'm only a book.
but no games.
Shut up.
Alright. Do you have... If you could pick one, what would be your top?
My top?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know what it is.
Do you know what it is?
I don't know. It's the one you talk about the most.
Which one is that?
Freaking Senjogahara.
Senjogahara's dope. Senjogahara's got the whole package.
Wow, it's almost like I was right.
So does Mai, though.
Alright.
Akino's also freaking great. So is Shion.
Answer the question.
It's probably Senjogahara. Frick you, shut up.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep, there we go. There we go. Wow. Big surprises. Big surprises today. We're going to spin the list again. Let's see where it lands. It's either going to be me or Ethan. Oh man, it's me.
Sounds like I can't see.
Oh man.
It's me.
Oh,
Guys,
See this wonderful list.
you aren't ready.
I'm not ready.
Oh wait, I gotta
Totally ready.
I gotta switch this to there. Go back. What? My mouse disappeared. Hello.
I just realized how much purple there was on my list.
And you make fun
There's
of
a good
me.
bit of purple. Huh?
And you make fun of me.
Yeah. A lot. Like,
All right.
very frequent.
Should we wait for Ethan to get back to do the reveal?
Yeah, probably.
I'm
I
thinking.
mean, come on. Like, is it really that surprising? Like, it should not be surprising that Akano was on my list, considering my picture is freaking Issei. Let's be honest, it should not have been a surprise by any means.
See, this is a good list. This is a solid list.
I feel like this is like such a safe list.
There's nothing super offensive. There's nothing super out there, you know?
Which is weird. I feel like it's weird.
Not really. You're right. There is a lot of purple on this list.
Isn't it? Yeah. No, it was not intentional, but it's there.
It is there.
Mm-hmm.
Very intriguing.
Also, finding a picture of Akano that was, not gonna get us immediately demonetized. Not easy.
Well, I can censor things.
Not easy. Can't even do like light novel covers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a good point. A lot of those covers are, interesting.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. The books are definitely a lot more like reined in and tame than the show is.
Oh, absolutely.
There's a lot more actual plot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plot, quote unquote.
Nope. Actual plot.
Exactly. That's what people watch it for. Is the plot.
Yeah, everyone shows up, watches the show for the plot, and then they stay for the plot.
Exactly.
Insert air quotes around the first plot.
I'll make sure I edit that in definitely.
You will not. Absolute freaking liar.
I'm not a liar.
I ain't calling you a truther.
Where's the door? Alright, this episode has turned into a Drake and Josh appreciation podcast.
True. Everyone knows Oprah deserved it.
And everyone knows everyone from that show is still a good person.
Yep.
Drake did nothing.
Drake did nothing wrong.
I was gonna say it, but I realized I shouldn't say that. But now you said it, so I can quote you for saying that.
Mm-hmm. Drake Bell was funny on that show. He couldn't have done something wrong. I don't think you understand how it works.
Exactly. It's just like,
So why is this? Why
what?
is this named Kyle PNG?
Great question.
Uh-huh.
Because I typed it way too fast.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Who else would I have put on this list? Got to figure out something to buy the time a little bit here.
Felix?
Who?
Felix?
No. You gonna just read the list off that I said that you'd put on?
I
Freaking
can.
Felix and Astolfo.
Yeah.
I would say
That was for a different subplot.
that was a different list. Yeah. Togame from Katana Gatari. She almost made the list. I just went with another short, white-haired.
Yeah.
I'm not. I almost gave spoilers as well. Frick that. No. Katana Gatari is too hard to freaking watch. I will not spoil that for people who actually go out of their way to watch it.
Leave a comment if you watched Katana Gatari. There's going to be like two. No, there's not going to be a comment.
There's not going to be a comment.
There will be no comments.
Which is a shame. That series is so good.
It is very good. I
It's
can
very
appreciate it.
I almost put C2 on the list. I considered Urza. Urza did not make the cut.
No one from Fairy Tail will ever go on one of my lists.
It's not that bad.
I'm just going to let you sit in the silence of that thought for a minute.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Brandish. You probably don't even remember who that is.
No.
Because she was only in like 4 episodes. Fire character design. You should look it up. Just look up Brandish Fairy Tail. Don't record that.
I'm not changing the tab. I'm doing it on my phone.
Smart. The internet is a scary place for monetization and TLS. Google search. Safe search off. Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait, I do remember this person.
Yeah,
No.
Brandish is freaking fire.
No. Absolutely not.
Or freaking, what is their name? Kagura. Kagura is also...
Is that the
Kagura is
bar
dope.
lady?
No, Kagura is, the, like... I don't... She's the Japanese lady. Wears all white. Has the sword.
Typical Japanese lady.
You... Don't freaking... Don't...
That is obviously how they all walk around, isn't it, Tyler?
Of course.
In their kimonos and buns with the chopsticks through them.
I didn't say that she was wearing kimono. You should probably, like, take a look at the character.
I did.
And you said kimono? Am I misremembering?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so.
Do, 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 do. Where did Ethan go? Did he say where he was going?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
Nope.
Why?
Heck if I know. Oh. Lucy and Rebecca. Both of those were considerations.
Nah.
Mostly Lucy. Rebecca's dope. I love the character, but as far as like waifu designs, gotta be Lucy. This would be from Edge Runners for anyone that's wondering who we're talking about.
Lucy would be a very good choice.
Lucy is a fire choice.
Is she gonna fuck your entire life up? Absolutely. Do I like that? Absolutely.
Not her fault.
It's a little her fault.
Really? Not really. It's Night City, man. It's Night City.
Find anyone who's in love and just kill them.
Or just, I don't know. Like, just Night City's the wrong city for happy stories.
Unless you're Johnny Silverhand.
You are familiar with what happens to him, right?
Yes.
Okay. It goes really, really well for him. I just had a great idea. We need to come up with a worst waifu list.
That'd be controversial.
No, it would not.
That would definitely be controversial.
Guaranteed we all put Ichigo from freaking Darling in the Franxx.
Nah.
Knowing you, you'd probably like the freaking blue hair.
Not usually. I usually go purple. So,
Yeah.
Give me a gun.
Such good timing.
Well, that's...
I'm
Anyways,
burning
on to my list.
Moving on.
Moving on. So, we now have my list. So,
What happened? What happened? You showed me the first freaking 3. What happened?
well,
Okay, first of all, which
which is
Respectable.
easy.
Which is respectable. What happened? Is that Harry Truman?
That's FDR.
Ah, it's too low res. I couldn't tell.
Yeah, well, it's hard to find a good picture of FDR.
He's kinda
Before he had
spoiled,
polio.
sorry.
I mean, do I even need to explain anything? Like,
Yes, please.
well,
Please explain. Explain like I'm 5.
so,
If I'm 5, I'm asking why you have men on here and that you're gay. But
I mean, so first of all, so
Daniel Avadaniel, I get it. Not a waifu.
I would beg to differ. Did you see the body pillows they made?
That's freaking Game Gyaru.
So first on my list,
That's Daniela.
hey, let me explain. First on my list, we have Shizuku. Easily best character in the Phantom Troop. Best girl in the Phantom Troop, I should say. She's got everything you could ever want. She's a woman of God, as you can see. The chain around her neck has a cross on it.
You realize neither one of us is actually going to call you out because we have not seen Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying it.
Yeah, I figured.
Her power is literally a vacuum. The house will always be clean. Some about the glasses also, not really sure why. If you ever saw a full body picture of her, you would understand that hourglass figure, you know. There's a lot to like there. Very kind, caring person. I'd take care of you when you're sick, you know. Then we have Rem. That one's pretty easy.
I'll take.
She would absolutely take care of you. She loves to sleep.
In what way?
She loves to sleep. So you wouldn't have to worry about her out there cheating on you, you know.
Big napper. Big napper.
Yeah.
Like an entire season or something like that.
Well, hold on. Don't say
You're
that.
right, she hasn't woken up yet.
So far.
Uh-huh.
She's just goated. Best girl in that show.
Mid.
Absolute best girl.
Nope.
You can't say anything because you think B is the best girl of that show.
Not
Don't
for
say it.
freaking, like, not romantic. She is the best character, though.
Best?
I
No.
swear,
Dude,
you say it in
Betty
that retarded voice.
Is so good.
I just
First
said
of
it
all, you
in
call her
a retarded
Betty.
voice.
That's what she calls herself.
Yeah. That's not the name you're allowed to refer to her as.
Okay, what, Biako?
Beatrice?
Goes by both.
And then, I mean, realistically, she's just always gonna keep you safe. You know?
She's napping.
Well, that's why you always sleep in the same bed, you know?
Unless she's napping and won't wake up.
Well, that's when you protect her.
Whatever.
Number 3, Albedo.
Respectable.
Easy choice.
That is respectable.
I get it.
She's got everything I like.
Where did you find a where did you find a picture of her wearing black?
I photoshopped it.
Okay.
I mean, just look at her. She's literally perfect. In every way. Perfectly mentally stable, too.
Yeah.
I really like
how
that.
many of these people are you gonna lie about?
None.
For which are you gonna say she talks really fast?
Well, I don't like people who talk very much. So which just makes sense. One of the best characters in that show. Goblin Slayer, to be exact.
I will say, Witch is peak design,
Very much
Sword
so.
Maiden's better.
No.
Sword Maiden.
No, fuck you. Sword Maiden
Sword
is
better.
literally one of the worst characters in that show.
What do you mean?
Literally worst.
She's literally freaking just upgraded Priestess. Everything about Priestess, just 10 times better. And she has
And
the
I hate
freaking-
Priestess.
She's got the blind. So do I. That's why Sword Maiden's so good. That's why she's so good. It's like you could have been this. Look at what you should be. Look at what you could be. But
Little
you're
do
not.
you know that that's actually Priestess. It's just a time skip.
That would be fire.
No, it wouldn't. Because I would just hate them more.
No, it wouldn't. Why would I hate them more? Because that's a way better chance of her ending up with Goblin Slayer. It's perfect. Because it ain't gonna be Cowgirl, because Cowgirl's gonna die. Where's the lie?
I hate you. Ethan,
Just
do you
for
have
the
it?
fridge
Do you have anything to say about this list so far?
The only input so far I have, because I'm not gonna jump ahead because I'll just let you get there, is that I understand why you wanted to go last.
Yeah.
Yeah, has Ethan seen any of these shows except for one of them? He hasn't
No.
heard it yet?
I watched about half of Overlord, and I've watched. I don't
Okay,
know
when you say
what
half
portion.
of Overlord, do you mean half of the first season?
No, I mean about half of Overlord. Go kill yourself.
There's literally no way you've seen half of Overlord.
I mean that
I
almost
drop out of
tracks
shows
because
more than you'd believe.
that almost tracks because season 2 is awful. But seasons 3 and 4 are pretty good.
Yeah.
4 was really good actually.
4 was very good.
Yeah.
Um,
3 was
I dropped
3 was
shows.
good. 1 was good. 2 was rough.
Yeah.
I dropped.
It's literally just
shows
Lizardmen.
that I like all the time. It just takes me a while to go back to them. I just finished one of them. Not the other day. It was a couple weeks ago.
Right. So then in the middle there we have Ryan Reynolds. That was a pretty easy choice for me. Yeah. There's really nothing to explain there.
Except he actually has a wife.
Well, that's a subplot.
Subplot. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta spice up the spice up.
And honestly.
Yeah, he did a lot of great stuff for America. You know, how do we feel about war?
War
Interesting
never
question.
changes.
Exactly. And he took advantage of that and made America just a better place, you know?
course.
He never did anything wrong. Except for get polio. That probably shouldn't have done that.
L. Kind of an L.
Probably
Kind of
should
an
not have done that one.
L bozo.
And then we have Speedwagon. And that one's... I don't feel like I have to explain myself. Best girl of JoJo. He's just always going to be the best character in that show. No one else even comes close whatsoever. And you can fight that all you want, but the internet knows it's true.
Well, to make a long story short, I'm basically a big loser.
No. That is not sarcasm.
That useless broad never did anything. Next we have Daniel Avedon. There's not much to explain. I mean, just look at him. Yeah.
He's aged wonderfully.
He has, like a fine wine, if you will.
Some might say.
Yes, that's what I just said. He's funny. He's tall. You know? What more
He
could
is
you ask
tall.
for?
He's got frickin' jank as frick thumbs, but
That's okay.
That's just adds to the charm, really.
I mean, one downside, we do have separate religions. But I feel like we could work past that.
again, he is married.
Well, that's also a subplot.
There are a lot of subplots.
Well,
I'm
listen,
very interested in your next one.
it's...
I'm interested in the next one.
Well, the next one's kind of like a filler episode in between all the other ones. It's any single mother. So...
Really, any port in the storm kind of thing.
Kind of. So it's to explain that one, I have to go into a little bit of background lore. So never mind. Anyways, I mean, any single mother.
Someone just realized that family might watch this.
Well, think about it. Single mothers, they usually have a child or two.
That is
If you want,
kind of a requirement there, actually.
well, some of them have multiple children. Not really about that life.
Who's okay?
Yeah, two's fine. I could manage two for a couple days, because I'll only be there a couple days. I'll give them some type of father experience and then leave like their first dad.
Yeah.
That way...
Milk and cigarettes.
That way, it's like gives them character development. They have an arc. They have a goal to achieve. When they eventually
Find you and kill you.
exactly. That is what I'm trying. I'm trying to be the villain of their
course.
story. Because every story needs a good villain, and what's a better villain than the dad that was never there? I'm not reflecting at all.
The term is deflecting, you freaking moron.
No, reflecting. I'm reflecting myself onto the children. Like, I see me as them.
Still deflecting.
No, deflecting is, like, getting rid of something. Reflecting is seeing something as you see it. So when I see a single mother that has a child and no father figure, I feel that.
It's the same as his situation, Tyler.
Used to be.
Used to be.
But, yeah, there's just something about single mothers, going to, Zumba classes, I hit those up a lot. Um,
My favorite part is the fact that you suggested this.
well,
And this is the list you came up with.
if you look like the first four or the last one, hit me up.
What about Speedwagon?
Speedwagon's a large man.
He is a large.
Large man.
Or if you're Ryan Reynolds, basically just don't hit me up if you look like FDR. He's only there for what he did for America. Cause you have to shout out the greats, you know.
Oh yeah.
If you look like any of the other ones, I'll let it slide, you know.
So now would be the time where we input with our, most agreeable, least agreeable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most agreeable.
Speedwagon.
Probably Albedo.
So I heard two separate answers there. Very different
So
directions.
I say Albedo. This is where you say yours, Ethan.
It's a hard decision.
Is
I'm
it?
gonna go,
It's like you seem to have made your decision pretty fast.
Speedwagon's really good, but Ryan Reynolds is pretty good too.
Ah.
I'm gonna go with Ryan Reynolds.
You know, that's
I would say
it's a fair choice.
for least agreeable,
Least?
it's got to be the Hunter x Hunter chick.
What
Just
are
kidding,
you?
it's Rim. You knew I was gonna pick Rim. Of course.
I
it's
knew you were
picking
gonna
Rim.
pick that, and it's not surprising because you have bad taste.
No, it's because Rim is mid.
Every
She is
character on your list was
aggressively
mid.
Who?
You had Darkness on your list.
You think Darkness is a worse choice than freaking Rim?
Yes.
Hey.
I'm gonna go with the single mother. It's not my
Bold
thing.
choice. Bold
It's not
choice.
my thing.
That is a very bold choice. I'm really surprised no one said FDR.
I was thinking FDR,
Nah, FDR did too much. He's a good boy.
but
Oh yeah, he
FDR
is.
my least in waifu list. But for greatness, he's pretty high up there.
True. And then I feel like everyone else is just pretty safe choice, you know.
Shut up. List is cancer.
What are you talking about? Literally everyone on this list is someone I was gonna say someone I would marry, but I wouldn't marry a single mother.
Just pick your favorite and move on before you get us canceled.
It's a very hard decision because I love all of these people, except for single mothers. There's no love there. It's purely for financial gain.
What financial gain?
I divorce them, take half their stuff because I'm younger and I can fight for in the court of law. The children then grow up poor, wanting to kill me. So when I eventually become
Heart is easier than it looks. Most of the time, the things will block his electric attack. God damn it! I am fed up with this, snakes.
It's very much like two of us understood the assignment. One of us is Dakota.
I made the assignment.
And then just kind of like fell asleep at the wheel.
It was me,
the
Barry.
tree. Oh, oops.
Hey,
Um,
don't bring up the tree.
don't bring up the tree.
All right, Ethan, explain.
All right. Now, okay, so we'll just 02.
Starting and ending with a 2. I see. I get it.
What? I don't know what to explain about 02.
02 is like the most waifu bait for a reason.
I know.
No, it's for a reason. She was absolutely the right choice from that show.
I was like, I'm not trying to be basic. I just really like 02.
Yeah. Well,
She is the better Lala. She is just a freaking reskin of Lala from To Love Ru.
That's a terrible thing to say.
what do you mean that's the point?
That was the one rule. No minority.
I said minors, not minorities.
Oh, I'm a retard. I'm a retarded. You don't
It's
need
okay.
this.
He's a little slow.
What
Yeah.
in the actual
I would
fuck?
blame the anime like industry for that.
Have you ever watched Black Lagoon?
Who you
Actually, no. I know there's a vast, diverse cast, but no, I have not actually seen it yet.
So, 02 for pretty much the typical reasons.
Explain
I
those
like-
reasons.
Okay, I like what I see. It is very pleasing to the eyes.
Interesting.
Sweets, like I'm pretty into sweet, like candy. I don't do like big desserts so much, but I don't know. I like making things sweet. My family freaking hates me for it, but I tamper with our food and put sweet spices.
What does this have to do with anything?
She puts honey on everything. She makes everything sweet.
It does make everything sweet.
Okay, so I thought you were getting at that she would probably taste like candy.
No. She makes everything sweet. That's it.
Well, if she puts everything on honey on I mean, like, I'm not gonna say it, but like, slather them up, you know?
Here.
Moving on.
Toka from Tokyo Ghoul.
Hiroshima.
I was mainly thinking of Ri when I thought Toka. But
Nah.
I just think
All of it. All of it's good. I consider Joka.
she's very, she's a loyal, she's just a loyal person. And
Toka might be the best short hair out there.
she's like, yeah, I agree. And she gets longer hair as the show goes on, so I like it even more. But she's loyal. You know, she'll always be there to protect you if you're on her good side, at least.
What makes you think you'd be on her good side?
This is ideal waifu list, so ideally she would be on the good side.
Did I
That's
say that
not-
I would be on the good side of any of mine? Probably not.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, I think what I thought of a lot in most of these is one, loyalty. Like how I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, and kind of like character development into becoming better people.
Hmm.
There's a standout.
Are you talking about Estef?
Maybe
We'll get there.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
We're just gonna move on to Misoku. From
I know this
even
one.
if I don't know the Japanese name off the top of my head, but the English name is Even If You Slip My Mouth. And it's incredibly wholesome, and she's a very like wholesome person. She's nice, she's loyal, she's nice and kind of the same thing. She's just a really good person, and it seems she's just very, any page that she's on is just very wholesome to be around, and it's nice. It makes me feel good. So that was an obvious choice for me. I don't know. This has definitely been one of my favorite little shows. It's not a show yet. I want it to be so
Manga.
bad.
Read in general, I would assume.
Yeah. But even comparing it to anime, she's definitely one of my favorite.
Yeah, fair enough.
Any objections there?
I have no idea.
You
who
went
she
through
is.
the first three. What would we object to? We object when we get to the end.
Oh, of course.
Continue on to
Right.
Christina.
Kurisumakise. She's real smart. She's kind of a smart aleck, and I think it's kind of funny.
She's what?
So she's like me.
Member 004.
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
She's like me. She's kind of a smart aleck. I think it's kind of funny. She's really smart, but kind on the inside.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Police Chan.
It's cringe, but yeah. She's all the kind of things that I like. You know, nice, but can be kind of a douche when she wants to be. I think that's a really good trait.
She plays off of Okabe well.
Yes.
Oh, Ikyoma.
Moving on to let's see if I remember her last name. Kyo freaking
Fujibayashi.
Fujibayashi from Clanad. She is just, she's athletic. Now, when I'm saying Kyo, I mean after she graduates from school.
That's a child.
That you put it there.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
I didn't do this. Look, it says Ethan 3x3.png.
I'll just say Kyo's dope. It's the freaking show. Obviously, if they
Kyo-
show a point in time where they are beyond freaking, graduation in the future, obviously it's fine. Just move past that. The character themselves is dope.
Yeah, Kyo, she's very athletic.
Her sister's a freaking wet blanket.
Her sister is a wet blanket. That's why I chose Kyo instead. She's smart. She's can also be kind of a douche when she wants to be. but that's just friends being friends, you know.
And she's so much better than what is it, Nagisa? So much better.
I has, bro.
Did you just say I hit Oprah? Are you still on Drake and Josh?
No. I said I has, bro.
I has,
Oh, yeah.
Julia
You
Loxer.
said I hit Oprah.
No. Not yet.
Juvia. See,
Juvia
when-
locks it.
Yeah, when I chose Juvia because she's literally like one of the most loyal people in any show.
Frick me.
Fairy tale detected.
Yes.
Opinion rejected.
Don't even. Freaking.
Okay. I can understand Juvia.
We'll get to the next one.
I understand Juvia. I don't know, man.
Go on.
No, bro.
Explain.
So Juvia, she's a little like.
Drip, drip, drop. I think we
Yes.
all understand Juvia pretty well.
She's always soaking wet.
If you touch Gray, she will murder you.
Yeah, she's incredibly loyal. She looks nice, and pretty much it's a pretty ongoing thing with the rest of my picks.
Look at those cold, dead eyes.
That's not a bad thing at all. That's a good thing.
You also picked like her first freaking showing up in the show.
Look at those cold.
Who the f*** is that guy? Who the f*** is that?
That's a good question. Fairy Tale has Urza, they have Lucy, they have Mary Jane. Mary Jane.
These two are
Rick.
better. These two are
What,
better.
what do you mean? Have you seen Mary Jane?
These two are better.
Have you seen Mary Jane?
I'm
I'll say it one
leaving.
more time. Have you seen Mira Jane?
Yeah, these two are better.
What?
In my
What?
opinion, these two are better. So then we
Might
move
as well
on.
just put Elfman. Like, why?
Because I like Evergreen. Moving on to Evergreen. Evergreen starts off big douchebag. No one likes the Lox's squad.
I don't know. Lox was pretty okay.
I love Lox's.
Tyler, why is your mic echoing?
Frick, fine now.
I can hear everything we say.
Let's see if that made it better.
Hello? I've worked.
Let's go.
So Evergreen.
Oshkosh,
She has so much character development throughout the whole show. It's a long show.
Tyler, it's happening
Always
again.
getting better. It is happening again.
Fine, give me a second.
It's making it difficult for me to.
I can't believe he would do this. Sabotaging the first episode of the podcast.
What?
Did you fix it?
That's a good question.
All right, how's that?
I don't know. How is it? It sounds a lot better.
Oh,
Like it should be perfect now.
So what I was saying about Evergreen is that she actively just becomes and wants to be a better person throughout the show, and it works. It works real good. And I don't know. I like. First of all, I like the glasses. I do.
does she wear glasses?
Yes, she does.
He does wear glasses.
Just found a picture so pixelated that you couldn't tell.
I didn't even change that one.
Cogger's better. Cogger's better.
No one.
Evergreen. She gets so much better, and then by the end of the show, she's one of my favorite, if not my favorite, girl in all of Fairy Tail. By the end of the show, I
feel like
I
so
know-
many people at the end of Fairy Tail are like, oh, frick, Evergreen. That's right. She's a character. Oh, yeah.
I like Evergreen.
I didn't know she was a character till Ethan sent me the list.
I get so much hate. I didn't even have to look up Fairy Tail or like be reminded of Fairy Tail to remember Evergreen. I also just really like the Loxus group. So, the Loxus squad.
Strange.
I do. I like
He always has.
I like every single one of them.
I just prefer not bringing up Fairy Tail.
I like Fairy Tail a lot. But moving on to S-Death, for obvious reasons, you can see it all there. It is all there.
The tattoo.
The tattoo right there is pretty nice. Pretty
Just
nice.
gotta say, why am I hearing myself? Okay. So, S-Death.
Yes.
I have to put it out there since we are talking about a Kamega kill. Did not care for it, but the main character is so freaking dumb. Dude had it all. All
He's
he
not the
just
main
had
character.
to do. He's the main character. I don't
He's
care.
not the main character.
It's not a comic. It's not a comic.
She literally is the main. Hey, two main characters. Two main characters, Tyler.
Oh, go freaking.
We're not bringing that into the
No.
podcast.
We are not bringing that up again.
That'll be a whole different podcast.
That
if you
will
want to,
not. Let's
but
not do
just
that.
not this one. S-Death. The tattoo. What's under the tattoo?
Skin? I can't appreciate a girl with skin.
Typically something I look for.
Exactly.
A good epidermis. Yeah. Shut up.
I don't. She's just pretty much what I mainly thought of as just with her figure. I think out of all of these characters, she has the best figure.
She has ice.
And ice. I like.
And
ice is
ice.
way better than fire. When you're talking abilities, ice is way better.
Fire's generally more useful, but fine.
And moving on to C2, such an obvious answer. C2 is just amazing.
Goated.
She is dense sometimes, but that's just the way I like it.
What do you mean
Well,
by that?
that doesn't add up with the rest of. Okay.
I can take it or leave it. So when I say dense, I mean like when she had like the complete personality change, and then she was just like retarded
That's not
good for
dense.
What caused
That is
again?
a condition.
Yeah, there was something that happened. Did she like hit her head or something? Something happened.
She got murdered?
She didn't die.
Are you sure?
Yes. She's the immortal witch. She doesn't freaking die.
Are you sure?
She doesn't die. She's an immortal
Spoilers,
witch.
she dies.
She does not die.
Does not.
Spoiler alert, she died.
Let's be honest. Neither does Lelouch. Let's just get that out
exactly.
there.
Well, everyone's seen the phone call.
But figure, obvious reason. Voice. I don't know. I like her voice.
What do you mean figures an obvious reason? And then you're like, no, your skateboard, no,
Because everyone's drenched in cum.
That is not.
Look at it. There's a puddle under her.
Okay, so first of all, it is a swimsuit. Second of all, I never saw that until you just said that.
Shocker.
Holy frick. It is actually Katakawa freaking licensed. It is legit. It is actually something that they themselves made.
I'm not surprised. Also, I'm not putting a picture of that on screen.
I wouldn't.
Don't.
I might.
Don't.
I'll just
Complete change.
I'll just heavily blur it so it's just you cannot see it.
I mean, freaking Joey the anime man. Some of the skateboard decks he has in his backgrounds are questionable at best.
It's like I can go pretty degenerate in the things that I keep around or wear. I can't do that. I can't do the freaking C2 skateboard.
Why?
Bro, it's fire.
Nah, I can't.
I mean, you don't know how to skateboard.
I don't either.
I also don't
it
care.
is a decorative piece.
I like skateboarding.
Skateboarding is gay.
What the fuck? What about skateboarding is gay?
I
don't know.
Nothing. I don't.
The
if
hard
you like
wheels.
it- no, if you like it, you like it. It really doesn't. I don't care if you like it or not. I'm not gonna be offended if you do.
Don't say liking fairy tale is gay. That's just a fact. Look at the fandom.
It is.
It's almost the same exact fandom as My Hero. Think about that.
Fairy Tail is so much better than My Hero.
No, but the fans are the same.
I am not the same.
Just saying.
Ethan-
Tyler hates me for my two decisions.
Ethan to the entire freaking My Hero fandom. Nah, I'd win.
I mean, they're all just fat.
Yeah, and they do gay ships, and
You can just mow them all down with an M60 real
would
fast.
Save us. Todoroki would save us all. Pick up.
Catch
all
his
the
hollow
shit.
purple, motherfucker.
Yeah. All right. If you have any more trash talk about my list, now's the time.
The most and least agreeable.
Least agreeable, anyone from Fairy Tail. Most,
Most is kind of hard.
I'm kind
Do not finish that thought. Let's see. I
finish.
didn't think about putting. Shut up. I didn't think about putting Makise Kurisu on my list, but that is a banger choice. The two that I did actually consider putting on my list were Toka and C2.
I mean, you already know my most agreeable.
Yours is Esteth, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I figured. I would probably say C2, barely over Toka.
Interesting.
Interesting, very indeed.
Are you gonna make me say what my least agreeable is?
Yeah,
I think I've made that already pretty blatant.
You don't
Say
have
it.
to say it. Don't say it.
Say it.
Don't say
Never agree.
it.
I hate that. Um,
Why did you say
Kagura.
that?
I don't know. You could do Kagura. Kagura's dope. You could do Brandish because no one remembers Brandish, but Brandish is peak
Brandish
design.
is good.
Brandish is really good.
I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know. There's Mara Jane. Mara Jane.
Nah.
Mara Jane.
Nah.
Dude, the freaking some of the devil forms. Mara Jane. It's Mara Jane.
Nah.
Okay.
I have to pick a favorite.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to choose. I'm probably. I think I'm gonna choose. I think I'm gonna go with Miroku.
Could have seen that coming.
Yeah, I figured you would.
I had it nailed down to one of two.
And those two were.
The top corners.
Yeah, that was pretty easy to just like.
It was.
Your phone wallpaper was 0. It probably still is, actually.
It is
Your
not.
wake up alarm is probably still freaking Kiss of Death by Mika.
And your
Also
text
is
tone.
not. It also is not. They have all changed.
Oh, did you just change it to different voice line?
No. They're just basic right now. Your typical phone stuff. I haven't messed with them since I got my new phone.
Let's see. Another pretty easy spoiler. You've only stolen one manga from me.
Yeah, that, dude, that manga goes hard.
Shut up.
It does.
Freaking stole Darling in the Franxx before I got to read it.
I totally did.
Spoiler alert. 02 dies.
What are you gonna say? She dies?
They don't in the. I mean,
Got him.
Freaking
I
moron.
forgot Tyler hadn't read it yet.
I still haven't read it. No.
Oh, well, you know now.
I focus fired Chainsaw Man.
Neat.
Manga. Yeah, neat. Neat. Good for you. Neat.
Dude, I read that
Reze
movie
arc
so
gonna go
long
hard.
ago.
What?
Said I read that movie so long ago.
Yeah, everyone did.
Believe it or not, Tyler, I think my second choice was either tied between 02 or Makise.
Christian.
Yeah.
That's so freaking. I hate the fact that people freaking nickname her that, given what Chris.
I would let 02
Don't-
slather
don't
me in
worry,
honey and
she
call
was-
me the
she was
biscuit boy.
freaking-
In what world would she call you the biscuit boy?
Mine. How long have we been fucking recording for?
Too long.
An hour and 16 minutes? That's a good enough time for a podcast.
That
Yeah,
it
I'd say
is. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, if you hated this, either way, you should definitely like this video. Make sure to leave some comments on how my list was accurate, their list sucked. Like,
The fuck
actually,
you mean?
Ethan's was acceptable. Let's let the comments freaking tear Dakota apart here a little bit, because
You
what
think
the
they're gonna
frick?
tear me apart?
They're gonna tear you apart.
You think
They're
they're
gonna
gonna
tear-
tear me apart?
Dude, we've already had a discussion. My list was weirdly freaking, like, basic.
My list was peak.
I don't
This
care who
was
gets
freaking
ripped
dumb.
off or anything. Can I get some support with Evergreen?
No.
Not gonna happen. Not at all gonna happen.
Even the people who
Dakota-
watch Fairy Tail don't know who that is.
Dakota and I were talking about how no one would comment in the freaking comments that they've seen Katana Gatari, because no one has. No one remembers freaking Evergreen.
I
More
fully
people-
believe.
More people have seen Katana Gatari than remember Evergreen.
I think my list is easily the best.
Yikes.
I at least had explanation for all of it.
I did too.
Yeah, but not good explanation.
What do you mean not good explanations?
My explanations were better, let's be honest.
Bring it back up. Bring it back up.
Your list?
Yeah.
No. That's the end of the podcast, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to tune in next week when we do
Something.
More of these, which we're going to. So many more.
yes.
And maybe not just 3x3s. We definitely got a whole lot of ideas for podcasting.
Next up is the religion 3x3.
Not at all, right?
So stay tuned in for that. We'll be back next time. Make sure you like and subscribe, and
Have a wonderful day.
I guess you can do that.
It's not bad to be nice.
Bye, guys.